Alright. Hey mamas, mamas to be, women and lovers of women everywhere. It's Jay here with you to share another uh, exercise with you, especially for you expectant mothers and postpartum mothers. It's a wonderful exercise for you to relieve stress in or strain in the back and to relieve some of that baby weight that you're carrying in front. This works well for everybody in general. It's a wonderful warm up for your spine and your whole body in general, because each part of your body, they all work together. So when you work out one part, it's connected to everything else. Everything else is interacting as well. So I just finished my hardcore workout, so I'm a little whew. But if you have and I'm outside, so if you hear a train or anything like that, I'm right by the train tracks and the water, so there's a little bit of atmospheric music, as I like to say, but we're gonna go ahead and move on through. Crows flying by. So like I was saying, if you have a mat, go ahead and grab one. If not, you can use a soft surface like a carpet if you have a carpet. Um, or if you don't have a carpet, you only have hardwood floors, you can use a towel or a cushion under your knees for this. And you can keep your hands on the hardwood floor, or you can put a towel under your hands too. It's up to you. Do what makes you most comfortable in this position. And this posture that we're going into is called cat-cow. Um, it should be called cow-cat because we really do cow first. But anyway, it's called cat-cow. So let's come to our mat. We're going to take it nice and easy. We are in our tabletop posture. I believe this is how we started last time when I did child's pose. I really like this posture because it's nice and neutral and it sets us up for just about everything. So we're on all fours. Your knees under your hip, wrist, fix mine, under your shoulder. Your knees are hips distance apart and your hands are shoulder width distance apart. Make sure your fingers are nice and wide and pointing to the top of the mat. Keep your back, your spine nice and flat, neutral. Keep your tailbone nice and neutral. We're not tucking or poking yet. Just keep it nice and neutral. And we're looking out in front. Make sure your feet, you can have them untucked to relieve stress on the knees, and it also gives you a nice stretch here. Or if you want a little more stability or activation in your calves or back here, you can go ahead and tuck those toes. I'm going to leave mine untucked. On your inhale, you're going to raise your tailbone, lift your chin to the sky, and push. You're dropping your belly to the mat, just like a cow. Let your belly go down low. You can micro bend your elbows, make sure they're not locked, and you're pushing away at the mat. So we're here, inhale, and on your exhale, you're going to do the opposite. You're going to tuck your tailbone, curve your spine like a scared cat, and you're bringing your chin to your chest. Your crown is pointing to the mat. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale back to neutral. And if you want, you can go into child's pose. You can combine this week's posture with last week's posture, and just exhale back into child's pose when you're done. Again, for you expectant mothers or those of you who need more space in your hips, feel free to shift those knees apart so that you create more room. And on your exhale, just lean forward and put your forehead on the mat. And just release right here. And when you're ready, just inhale, walk your hands back to come up. Okay. When you're doing your cat-cow, you can move at your own pace. You can go as slow as you want to, or you can add a little speed to it, right? So it's really up to you. Listen to your body. Like I always say, your body's speaking to you all the time, all the time. And as you move through these postures, you might feel a little tension in certain places, a little aching in some places, a nice stretch in other places. Your body's telling you where it needs attention, where it might need a little more care, where it might need a little more stretching, where it might need a little more attention. So just listen to your body as you move through these postures. And again, if any of these postures make you feel any type of discomfort that's painful, come out of the posture. You don't have to push yourself into any of these postures. If you just want to sit in tabletop, just like this, to release some of that stress, you can do that. You don't have to go immediately into cat-cow. When I had my first child, remember my chiropractor had me doing 8 sets of 8 cat-cows, because there was one day I just froze up and couldn't move. There was so much pain in my lower back, and there was pain up in my upper back, and I could not move. So when I went to see him, then he told me to do the cat-cows, which I've done previously, but I wasn't on it like I should have post baby. So it helps to strengthen the spine, relieve some of that stress, and loosen up, improve that flexibility. Because after you have baby, you're lifting baby a lot. You're lifting a lot, even when you have him wrapped to your back or wrapped to the front of you. When you're pregnant, all that, it's a lot of strain on the back. So try to incorporate these postures in your daily routine. 5 minutes, that's all it takes. And just get to stretching. All right. I hope this was helpful to some, if not all of you. Be sure to be on the lookout for the next pose, next posture, next mini exercise. And of course, as we go along, you can just keep adding them together to create an extended routine. Or again, just stick to one. Whatever works for you. It's your practice, your body. Listen to your body. Until next time.